there are two steps to turn on this machine. So the first step, can you see the gray cable? So the first switch is beside the gray. So you need to turn on this one first. Okay. And the second one is here. Okay, then switch toward left side. Okay, then you can hear a voice here?
Yes.
Yes. This is the fan. Okay. So after finishing your duty, you can do. So simply this is just a Windows 10. Okay. So then you can click here and shut down the computer. And after shutting down the screen, then you need to turn off that one. Okay. Okay. 所以关机就是这个不要动。So when you are going to turn on, there are two steps. But for turning off the machine, only one step. Okay. All right. I put some of the old file in this folder. So if you want to see what people did previously, you can simply just go into and then find something. Okay, this is what they did previously. All right, and this is the 8F that you need to turn on. So you want to turn on anything, just press double click. Okay. So you can see this is the tool for turning on the function of this computer. The open file means if you have CT or if you have MRI image, and if you want to see the CT or MRI image, you can use open file. And this machine is compatible to the machine that the hospital is using to read CT or MRI image. Okay, but please do not use your USB driver here. Okay, because normally the USB driver contains lots of different computer viruses. Once if this one is infected, the repair is about $100,000 once. 所以一旦它中毒就是10万块 at least $100,000. So you can use your email, or you can use your 云端怎么讲 cloud to transfer the file to either your cloud or to your email. Okay, this one is hooked into the internet and use very high speed internet. So I think the transmission of your image or your video to your cloud is very quick. Okay. So the second one is the gross anatomy. So if you press it, you can see 4 cadavers. Okay, and the first two are the Asian, and the next, these two are the Caucasian. So male, female, male, female. Which one do you want to open? Choose one. First one. Okay, always. So because this image is made by using CT MRI, so they image the section, the cross section. The thickness of each image is about 0.2 millimeter to 0.8 millimeter. So they have to combine all of the cross section together, and then they generate 3D images. So the image processing is kind of like a very huge job by using the regular computer. So the hardware of this computer is very, very delicate. So this one can handle lots of 3D imaging calculation. Okay. Also, if you want to project the image out, you can project this image to these two computers. And also you can project this image to the fourth auditorium. So there are two TVs there. So the image can be projected to the two TVs. All right. So it usually takes time to open the file. All right. Okay, so I'm going to introduce you all of the tools here. All right. Okay. So the first one is the description, but you cannot see any description here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what we can do is do some a little bit trick. Okay, so this is a muscle, and I touch this. So you can see this muscle is external oblique muscle, right external oblique muscle. And the origin, insertion, blood supply, innervation, and action can be displayed here. So if you want to see, for example, the origin, then just push it. Okay, so you can see what is the origin site of this muscle. Okay, and this is the new function of this machine because we recently upgrade the app from 7.0 to 8.0. So they add lots of different functions in this new one. Okay, the second one is the mouse button. All right, the first one is just go back to the original, just like this. Okay, and the second one is if you want to see the cross section or transverse section. Okay, and you can use 2 fingers to move the image. And 1 finger, nothing. 3 fingers.
Okay.
Okay. If you use 3 fingers, you can see different depths. 就可以看到不同的层次。Or you can use the button here. All right. Then what is the position of cross section? Is this red line? Okay. And please do not touch these 2. 不要碰这2个 because these 2 basically there will be X-ray image, but the X-ray image, if you press it, the X-ray image is here. It's out of the screen. So this is something like a part of the app. So please do not touch this. I'm currently negotiating with the engineer, and she's going to modify some of the app and try to switch the angle of this image so that we can see the cross section here and then the X-ray film here. Okay. So if you don't want to see the transverse section, you can press the first and then just go back. Okay. And the third one is the sagittal section. Okay. And you can move the sagittal section with 2 fingers, but it cannot be rotated. And then if you want to see different sagittal section, you can move here. Okay? Alright. If you don't want to see that, then press the first one. Okay. And this one is actually the histology image. But can you see anything there?
No.
No, nothing. So let me touch it. So this is the skin. Skin biopsy. So they do the skin biopsy and then do they did the staining. So you can see this is the epidermis, and dermis, and hypodermis. 就是表皮、真皮、皮下组织。And you can also see different type of the staining. This is HE stain. So you can see epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis. Okay? This is simply just demonstration of the skin histology. But if you think this is not interesting, then we can go to others.
So can I zoom in this picture?
So use 2 fingers. You can zoom in and zoom out.
Okay.
And you can use 2 fingers simultaneously to move. Okay. 1 finger, nothing. 3 fingers, nothing.
Okay.
So maximum 3 fingers. 4th finger will cause the breakdown of the computer. Okay. Remember, 3 fingers, maximum 3 fingers. Okay. this one is the endoscope. So you can see for example, if I would like to see the inside of the gut, okay. So this is currently the position of the gut inside. Then you can do play mode. It is going. Right? 这个就是在看内视镜，this is simply I don't know function, but if you guys are going to do for example, the digestive system, this may be helpful for you to get the videos. Right. Okay. Okay. So, like this one, currently the cadaver is too big. It is already out of the screen, so you can do here and press the first one, and it's going back. Okay. This one is simply just a side. You can point. Like I want to point out, this is a forearm, this is a finger, and this is umbilicus. And I don't think that's. I can't tell you the further function of this one, so it's useless. And camera is very important for you guys. For example, if you want to take the image of this cadaver, you can do. If you use the first one, and your image will contain all of the tool. All right. If you use the second one, then the tool will be eliminated. You can only get the image of the cadaver or the certain organs. And the third one is you can get the specific area. For example, I want to get the area of here. Okay, okay, this is the third one. Okay. All right, and this is the pen, so we can simply draw something here, right? And you can also type. Okay, but one thing is that when you move the cadaver, the word is still here. See?
Oh, okay.
This is something that I don't think they're doing well. They did not do this very well. Right. Okay. So if you want to measure the length of certain, for example, the length of a bone, you can use this ruler. Okay. And you can see, basically, the machine can help you to measure the length between two spots. For example, I want to measure from here to here. And I can do like 1 and 2. So this is the length. All right? And I can also measure the angle. So I want to measure the angle of this. The second one, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, and this is the angle. 所以这是两角度，刚刚是两长度。And I can also measure the area. Okay, and this is the area of this, the total area of this spotted place. And this one is the pointer. So, for example, if I want to use this to like this one, so I can use this pointer as an indicator. So, for example, I want to show people this is the umbilicus. Okay. When you move the cadaver, it will move. Right, and this won't. This pointer is not going to leave away from the cadaver. So you can see. Right. Okay. So you want to take out and delete all, and nothing else. Okay. And this button. So if you want to go back to the Windows interface, you can push this and go to minimize, and you can come back. No problem. If you press this again and going back, right? And if you want to go to, for example, high resolution anatomy, so you can push it, and there are lots of high resolution anatomy here. And the problem is you cannot open too many apps together because this high resolution actually needs a lot of computer resource to calculate the three-dimensional movement. So if you open 2 or 3 high resolution, maybe cause the crash of the computer. Okay, so I would recommend just open 1. Okay, but if you open this gross anatomy, you can open it, for example, 2 or even 3, and that's fine. So what I can do is minimize, and I can open it now. So I can open the second one. So then I have 2 cadavers on the computer, but you simply need some time to get the images. During the waiting, you can put your back.
Oh no, it's okay.
It's okay. So since it's still running, so for your final assessment, final homework, I would recommend you to, for example, what's the topic?
Muscular skeleton.
Okay. So what you can do is you can plan. For example, if you want to see the muscular skeleton, what's the interaction with muscle and the skeleton? This is just an example. Then you can first plan. What do you want to see in your final assignment? Then after planning, then you can come here to take the image or take the video and go back and assemble them together. And after getting all of the data, then you can see, figure 4 is not clear, and I want to take again, and you can come back and take the figure or take the video again. So usually it takes about 3 times for you guys to come here to get the image, get the file. 3 times is fairly enough. If you want to come here the 4th time, the 5th time, that's fine. Just I don't want you to spend too much time here. Okay? Usually 2 to 3 times is quite enough. But first you have to plan. You have to make a plan. Then come here to get the images. Okay? Do you believe this girl is Caucasian?
No.
觉得她像白人吗？
No.
Do you believe? I don't believe. Okay. If you come to minimize, you have 2 apps here, right? This one is the male, right? And this one is the female, all right? Okay. Then you can do, for example, physiology, which is you probably interested. Like the second one is the kinesiology, which means when you move your hand, you can see the movement of your bone and your muscle. Some of the muscle will be relaxed and some muscle will contract. And this kind of kinesiology will show you when you move your hand, when you raise your right hand, the movement of the bones and also the muscles. Okay. But this one is simply simple to the not simple, same to the high resolution. If you want to open the physiology, actually this also take a lot of the resources to calculate. So if you want to see the physiology, I also recommend to open 1, not 2, right?
Okay.
And case library, in this case library, there are about 3,000 different CT and MRI images. Some of them are the normal, and some of them are the pathologic. For example, like here, this is a myxoid. Some of the fibrosis happen in the mandible, so they replace one of the mandible with fibula. 所以他们这个地方有一个黏液水肿，就骨头，所以他们把这个骨头拿掉，换成这边。So there are several different area segmentation and also different animals. So like dogs, cats, frogs, mouse, turtles. I don't know why. So if you have time, come here and take and see the image. But if not, just leave it. Okay. Histology, you can directly see the histology image here. Okay. And then curriculum. This is something that you guys don't need to learn because this is for teacher side. Like if I am going to prepare the class content, then I can use this machine to generate some image or something else, and I can store all of the images or something that I made in this computer, and I can use them to the class. So this is basically for teacher, not for you. Right? And perception is the actual images of the cadaver, like open this one. Okay, so this is a 3D image of actual cadaver. But I don't think you can do anything to this image, and that's all. So this is what you can see here, and you can do nothing to the image. Okay? All right. Okay, let's come back to this one. Okay. Okay. So if you want to see like this. So this is clipping. So like use the knife to cut here, okay, and push here. See, you can see the transverse section. Okay, simply you chop the head from the cadaver, and you can do different place. Okay, just simply move this button. This is the heartbeat. I don't want to see it. All right. 你可以用刀子去切它。And this one, so these two are basically different. This is to chop the all like the all of the plane, but this one you can I would say take out the tissue layer by layer. Okay? For example, if I do a circle here, then I touch this is basically remove the skin. This is the first step, and then if you touch again, you can remove the tissue underneath the skin, layer by layer. 也就是说，我刚摸第一下就是把它皮肤拿掉，第二下、第三下拿去之后，就一层一层剥下去。Right? Understand? Understood?
Yeah.
Okay. And okay, you can basically push this to undo anything, and this is the coolest part. So I can do a circle here and remove. Can you see anything?
No. It's
Can you
on
see
table.
anything?
Oh.
好像被炮弹打过去。Like being hit by the bullet. Right. But I don't think this is a useful function for this. Alright, so you can try to play with different function of this clipping function. And the other thing I think is quite important for you guys is the eyes here. This is basically to visualize everything in the cadaver. Everything, I mean everything means from head to toe, right? So if you push it, you can see all of the system here, right? And if you want to see the musculoskeletal system, you can press this and everything gone, right? And if you click here, then you can, the skeletal system and the muscular system can be restored in the cadaver, but not other systems. So you can see digestive, respiratory, urinary, endocrine, whatever else are all removed. Okay. Okay, I'll take the example of skeleton. So try to find any difference when I push the screen. Okay, can you see any difference? See again? Okay, you can see this one is shiny, right? That means some function that you can use in this one. So you can click it. So this is the humerus, 肱骨. Then you can remove it. Okay, then you can press again, it's coming back. And you can change it to color. If you see white color is not sexy at all, you can push the triangle here and try to change it to color. Okay? And you can, how to say this function? Fading the humor but show other bone structure. Then you can also see the muscle binding sign on humerus. Okay? And I don't think these two functions can be used here because this is only single layer. 这两个功能其实就是这个拨开的，但这边当然不能用。Right. Okay, then this is the new function in this when they upgrade the whole hip. And the first one is the eyes. Can you see them?
Eyes. Eyeball.
Okay, can you see them? Can you see the movement of the eyes? So you have a mouse here. When you move the mouse, the eyes can move. Along with the mouse. And if you want to see these two functions, you have to turn on. You have to open the cardiovascular. So this is the cardiovascular system. This thing is basically, you can see the heartbeat, and also the blood flow in artery and in veins. right? This is the systemic heart flow. If you want to see only, for example, the blood flow in only like one artery or in one vein, then you can turn off the function. And you can use this, okay? The question mark, and you press this, you can see the blood flow of single vessel. So you can see the blood turning back to the heart. All right. The second press is to show all of the similar blood vessel, and the third press is to show them the name of the vessels or the name of the tissue, and the fourth is turning off. Okay, and you can do this. Is to taking out some of the tissue that you don't want to see, and you can do undo, and pericardium is better. And this one is to show to make the pericardium, I would say, to emphasize the pericardium, but fade out other tissues or other blood vessels. Do it's coming back. Okay. All right. I'll give you guys like about 20 minutes. You can learn how to operate or how to handle all of the tools, and then after that, I'll give you a short test. And